Good morning, everybody, and welcome to episode 241 of House Flipper. It's good to see you all here today. Let us head straight over to the modern house and see if we can't finish off that front garden. We have... well, it doesn't look like that anymore. And like Giorgio Shanwa and Jimmy Trader, our real estate agent enjoys saunas in his properties. This is where we're at. I love it, it's beautiful. We are going to put a big red tree right there, a maple. It is a deciduous and its leaves are meant to be red, not dark red. Just going to pop it right there. I'm actually wondering if I should put another one about here. Let's just see if this looks okay or if it unbalances the whole thing. Let's just back it up a little bit. We'd have to go here. Okay, let's just go this way. No, you know what? That looks about right. We're just going to have to spread out our bark mulch over to make that look properly done. So we're just going to grab that and just bring that forward a little bit. Make that less of a right angle, smooth it out. There we go. Alright, so we're going to put those two maples in there. That's going to work. We don't want another one along here. I think we're probably going to need a third one. Yeah, right there. So let's just grab that again. The red leaves, not the dark red. I'm just going to pop it. Right, that's what we're doing with this. So this is the phase where we just put in the last few trees and plants. Actually, yeah, we need another one over here. Get that in. Okay, and we want this one. Get that one in. Alright, now they're in. So that just leaves us with, okay, we have our rocks. We were going to put some more rocks in, weren't we? Alright, so I'm thinking, just move that one over a little bit more. I know, let's carry rocks around the garden. Not sure how many more rocks I actually need. I might put a couple here. And maybe a couple there on that spot. I know, it's the art of placing rocks the right way. I'm actually really enjoying making this garden. I think it does need one more. I would stack these rocks if I could, but they're not stackable, which is a shame. Actually, you know what? I'm not sure it does need one more there. That'll do. maybe. Rocky Islands. Yeah, no, I think that's where we're going to leave this part. I have so many rocks. Now we're just going to go through and we're going to put in our camellias to bring this side of the garden together with that side, and then we're going to put in some Japanese lanterns. Not camellias, I know what I'm trying to say. Rhododendrons. Rhododendrons. So we have the dwarfs, which are quite small and delicate and look kind of cool. We have the not so dwarfs, which are not so small. Now, I'm thinking we may actually just need dwarf rhododendrons through here. So I want about one here. I think I need a bigger one there. Might just put a small one here. Let's have a look and see if our not so small and dainties are suitable for these spaces. To me, they're almost too large, but I think I will leave them in and just let myself get used to the idea that they're there. Things are always bigger on the Western Islands. Alright, and we go for the smaller ones now, just get them in. We'll come around again in a minute. I just want to get these kind of in. That should be yeah, that kind of works. I didn't expect, I thought it would be too much to have these in here. But I like them a little bit spread out. I know that's a cluster. Actually, I think that one needs to go back over here. And then we're going to grab our stone lanterns. They only come in one colour, so I'm thinking just going to judiciously spread them around the garden. In various little spots. They don't need to be everywhere, just... but they should be balanced. Kind of. Like lighthouses on a straight, on a hazardous straight. Alright, that is that, pretty sure. We'll leave that there. So that just leaves us with this section here. Let's just get the tiling done. And grab that. So you can see why I thought that the other side would take more boards, but it hasn't. So all right, now we've just got this section. Let's just pick this up, take it around the side. I know each part of the garden that we get done, it just... Yeah, you know what? I'm thinking we might just put rhododendrons down here. Maybe some little ball things, and then have like just a river of gravel running through the middle. So kind of like we'll grab our surfaces and our bark and our brown bark. We could also put a couple of cherry trees in here, I'm thinking. So this would kind of be your area in the middle here. So we get all of that done. And that's that. Just kind of carve ourselves like a path through the center. Like that. that's all done. And then what we'll do is we'll grab our gravel, just our usual gravel, and we might just run like that around the edge, just smooth that out. Just come in a bit. Just bring it round and bring that down that way. So that's all there. Bring that up this way. And bring it up this way. So hopefully we've got just on 2/3 of the yard done. Just get this little bit covered. Alright, so that's all that done. Now, yeah, see a very kind of natural progression. We're going to stick a cherry tree down in here. I don't know if we want to do a big one or a little one, but let's go find out what cherry trees we got. So plants and edible, zippity-doo-dah down to... Alright, you know, if we had large cherries, I'm thinking this might be the space for mediums. So I might put one there. And I think we can fit another one here. And maybe one here. And maybe another one here, and then maybe we can put a large cherry in that spot there. So we just grab that. So it would have to come out. Maybe a medium cherry would be better then. Yeah, because it fits under the roof. Okay, so let's just put these in. That all kind of gets done. I've got a couple more up here. I'm thinking we've nearly got the garden done. Just that big patch out the back. We're going to put a koi pond in, and maybe another couple of areas of islands like we've got here. Alright, so now let's grab ourselves... I'm almost tempted to put in one of the big flowering rhododendrons, like the huge ones. Like this one. And just put it there. Because they take up so much room. Maybe put another one here. And then the smaller ones coming in around the front. And then maybe instead of a big one there, we'll put a medium one. So we'll work our way back and just put in these medium rhododendrons. Like this. And hopefully... Right, and then what we should have is we should have enough variation to put in the small ones. Maybe not in a straight line. So you've got these kind of going in here. Alright, so that, yeah, this is our rhododendrons here. Okay, now the one thing we've been neglecting for pretty much this entire garden is the lighting. So we're going to have to, I think what we might do is just go round at the end and put the lighting in. This part here. Alright, let's clear these so that we can get our mowing done easily. But we'll do our mowing next session. At least this session we should get a lot of the cladding out of the way. So after we get this part of it done, we'll just have the inside of the house to worry about. Because something tells me we're going to probably finish the garden a lot sooner than we're going to finish the rest of the house. So we'll just chill this way. Like I said, I really like the effect of that wooden cladding on the house. Let's grab some more of it. It's going to take maybe 1, 2, 3, I don't know. Let's put them midway. Just take them through. Alright, let's get the door frames done. And we'll do the same over here. There we go. We'll just do here as well. Uh-oh. We're out of vapor wood again. Just buy one more rack. So at least this way we'll know that this whole section here is done pretty much. Or at the very least there won't be any wood on the ground for us to mow on. Okay. I know. I'm as tempted as I am to finish that part. That this part of the yard is going to take probably 2 or 3 days. I forgot to put my pom-pom trees in. That's okay. We're now inside. We are going to work on... I have no idea. Well, let's have a look. This would be the laundry, wouldn't it? We have also got a partially finished... Wow. Cool. We have got a partially finished family room in here. So, we're going to need a television. Let's pop one up on the wall. Oops, what are we doing? So one wall-mounted TV. Alrighty. I think we also need probably another array, maybe another bookcase or something underneath. And I'm actually a little bit partial to... No, let's stick with the same style. I was going to say we should change the style to the Venn bookcase, but I'm wrong. That would probably not look too good. Or we could just go straight for a like a TV cabinet. Mind you, we have these. These look kind of cute. Let's we need the cedar and more cedar. And the handles. No, let's make the handles can be black still. It's tiny, isn't it? I thought that would be much bigger. Flip it round. Okay, that's not what I thought it was. I'll have to bear it in mind though, because it's unexpected. Let's have a look at this. It's kind of cute. It's very boxy. Yep. I feel like we should have something tall and narrow beside them, but that's not going to work. Okay, maybe that other thing is actually going to be useful in this case. Let's grab... The American elm is the closest to cedar that we can manage. Now there's cedar. There's more cedar. Okay. I mean, my thought was we could frame that television putting one of these up. And putting another one over here. All right, let's just wander back this way. You know, I kind of like it. I'll leave it there until it completely irritates me. I mean, that back wall is just screaming for either artwork spaces or bookcases. And what I'm thinking, see, there's a big double sideboard. I know. I don't know if I can put it in here. This is a family room, so let's grab these in the cedar with the black. There we go. And what I'm thinking is we're going to put one here, and then we're going to guesstimate the distance and put one here, and then guesstimate again. I don't want to put it in there. I might have to just wriggle things around a little bit. Okay, so just move this, take it. Actually, let's put it over there. Oh, all right, let's put it over there just for a minute. So maybe what we need is to put 2 low cabinets. I was going to try and intersperse them between the cabinets, but maybe it will work better if we do it this way. So I could put just one big long Venn horizontal. Or and put a second one there. So if I wriggle this over just a tiny bit more and wriggle this one over just a tiny bit more, then we can get this thing that should fit. All right, what's wrong with it? All right, let's just grab this thing just for a minute. Pop it over here. Oh, I see what the problem is. All right. Wait, I think you'll find it protrudes. Yeah, it protrudes by a good foot. That's not the look we're after. So what we're going to do is we're going to just grab this, guesstimate the width. We're going to put it about here. I'm going to grab another one of those packs. So one of these in the cedar and the black. No, the light, my bad. We're just going to put this about here because it'll fit. Yep, fits beautifully. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab another one of those in the cedar with the black handles. And we're just going to move it, pivot. Alright, let me just make sure. Grab this one. Reangle it this way. Alright, let's have a quick look at this. I still don't think I've made quite enough space for it. So, let's grab this one. Move it just a tad. And we'll reorganize it just as soon as we've fixed where this one has to go. So I often whinged about not having a bookshelf that was as wide as these. And I don't know, maybe they were listening, but or maybe they saw the gap themselves. So now we have space for bookcases, not bookcases, pictures to go in these little framed areas, the areas we framed with our bookcases. So it's kind of a big cozy room. I'm really not sure about, let me just sell this because I think I've got the color scheme on it wrong. So let's grab this again. Yeah, I have. See, there's cedar on cedar is what we're after. There we go. Okay, so now we have a ton of bookcases. We need pictures with kind of warm colors to go in these gaps. So let's have a quick look at our decorations, and we'll have a look at our pictures and paintings. So we've got this with the motorcycle. We've got this with the boat and this with the... Okay, let's grab the ship. Wow, I could fill that space. It's not my plan though. My plan... I'll just go in a bit. Just put that there. And then I want to create a little bit of visual... Actually, let's grab this one. I may need to switch these around. Let's just smook this over here for a minute. Grab this. Grab it and just... So that the corner isn't dark. I want the corner to be bright. And it's not yellow enough. I know, it kind of looks really aggressive driving out of the wall like that. So we're going to grab, let me just find it again. And we might make it a little bit bigger. No, I don't want it bigger. And we just want to bring this one up a little bit more. We don't want it to be exactly the same height. We just want it to have... Yeah. And then we want that. Yep. Okay, so now we have 3 pictures in here. We need to work on... I was going to say visual distractions. It's not quite what I meant. We need to work on knickknacks. I need something golden under here. So let's go back. Let's have a look at standing decorations. That's small. It's not what we're after. I'm after... Let's have a look at this. Right, you know what the problem is in this corner? It's too dim. So let's grab our lights. And we'll grab our wall light. And we'll grab our... Let's have a look at this. So what I want to do is I want to just put it down. I mean, I could do 2. It might actually require 2 to maintain the balance. No, that doesn't look right. Let me grab that. I don't know if that looks any good. Yes, I may be cross with it and get rid of it. Actually, you know what we might need instead of that? We might need a halogen lamp. So let's just go up to ceiling. We don't need a circular, it's too big and noticeable, but a halogen lamp is small and fits up. Here, let's just put this and let's just get rid of that. Maybe. Bring it out. Maybe. I think that stands. That's centered. That'll be fine. So what we want next? Possibly maybe some standing lamps. I don't know. It might be I just need to focus. Let's focus on the couch first. So we're going to put a massive maybe two couches in here, 2 sofas. So we need to go back over into furniture, lounge room, or living room in this case. Find our sofas. So we could go. So we have a Marura light coloured, and we could actually go with the cedar legs. It's too yellow. That's too orange. Coffee to go with the coffee walls. It doesn't lift it very much, so we could probably, let's have a look at this. I don't know, just no. Okay, let's do something different. The Melissa or the Marua, let's have a look at the Marua. Again, we've got the same sort of colours which don't inspire me. The Magna. Why don't we have a look at the dark instead of the light? Let me just pick this up. I have a thought. It may not be a good thought. I may regret this thought, but let's use the sofa to create a division, like a room division. And a walkway. So if I put that there, no, see that protrudes. We'll bring it across a little bit more. Needs to come in. Yeah, so now you've got this personal space just in here. We need a rug on the floor, but I don't know if we're going to be able to find the right colours. So we use something like this in the other room. Cool. Let's pivot it and make it bigger. Okay, maybe make it there. I wonder what happens if we make it humongous. Let's just back up a little bit. I like that better. Alright, so if we don't make it humongous, but we have it the other way. Alright, cool. So the next thing we want to do, what did we use for? We used a Magna. Now what I want to see is if that Magna comes in a single couch. So let's go into living room. armchair. Let's see if there's a Magna armchair. Krabia. Alfred. Let's have a look. Oblo, Orc, Archaic, Crami, Emily, Cushy, Rounded. Alright, so the closest I think that comes to it is probably, actually let's just zoosh down. No, let's not do that to anybody. The Krabia is close, and I don't think it's going to be close enough. Yeah, no. Alright, there goes that idea. Let us have a look at tables. So, I mean, I like the wooden coffee tables. I like them a lot. I mean, the Ritschik you can get in your cedar, and you can give it black legs. And it fits. Basically, it pulls the furniture together. We really do need something there, don't we? Okay, so now we have a living room. And who's that at the top? Dolan Trusk. I mean, you could go Dolan Trusk, but he's going to whine the minute we add more than one bedroom. He's like single and whatnot. And he doesn't have an office. What he loves is the opulence of the room. Let's have a look at this. Do I have it in? Okay, now we do have it in cedar. The handle can be black. Yeah, no, I don't like it. What I'm thinking is maybe I mean, there's the 4-row as well. That's kind of cool. The Ritschik is very, very similar to the Inspire. It's a lot more expensive, but we could just buy the square one. Right? No, see, that doesn't look right because it's, I mean, it's okay, but it's not what we're after. We need a square wooden table that's not as big as that other thing we just looked at. So we may have to go with the Dulcer in the cedar. There we go. And just pivot that, pop it there. Alright, so now we've got everything kind of pulling together. And we just need to add decorations. Ooh. Oh, right. We also need a runner. I mean, we've got this lovely rich carpet peeking out from here. Why don't we put in a couple of runners on the floor? So go decorations, go to floor, and go into the brown. Normally I'm not a big brown person when it comes to house decorations. But I'm thinking this time, let's just back it up a little bit, find the end, put them together. It should look like almost one continuous run. Maybe put what if we could continuous run it? It depends how far. This might be too much, but it does look like one long haul runner at this point. And then we pivot that. And then we pivot that again. So now you've got this rug. So when you come into here, your brown joins into the purple and becomes a linked area. And then this pivots. Okay, the offset doesn't look too good, so what we might do is rather than try and look like it's meant to be joined, we're going to deliberately offset it so that it looks like it's just meant to. I know, I can't quite get the angle right. Now this one may have some trouble once we get over close to the wall. And then of course you've got this. And we'll just deliberately separate them out. So you can see now that you've got not one single runner, but some very separate runners. Alright, so we're going to use the carpets as a means of connecting the zones together by using similar patterns. Yeah, that looks like it will work. So even though it's just as long as these two line up, it'll look okay. If they don't line up, it won't look so good. There we go. Right. So that both contrasts with, but also lightens things up. That gives us a nice living room. We're still going for the Johnson family. So at the moment we have a living room. We want to turn this into a family room, and to do that we need a toy. So let's go to our accessories and we'll go to our kids. You know what? Maybe I should have just put a cedar rocking horse in where that chair is. We might just put that right there. We now have a family room. Yes. All right. One cedar rocking horse. That's all it took. All right, so we've now managed to get our family room, but I think on that note we might stop. And next episode we're gonna think about putting. I don't know if I want to put a lot of decorations in here. I actually like it looking pretty sparse the way it does. Maybe put something on that table. Actually, that's really simple to fix. We'll just grab a small wooden bowl. So decorations, standing. And I'm going to contrast it. Okay, that's the wrong color. We could make it, I mean, if you make it cedar, it just blends with the rest of the furniture. But if you make it burnt beech, it links to the carpet. There you go. All right, but on that note, I am going to leave you. You guys take care out there. If you like the episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe, and I will check you later.